All right, good morning. Let's get a peek to see what, did that happen all? No. I have to do it at this angle, otherwise it will go on the side here. So, I don't know about you, but I've heard from a couple different people, and I've experienced myself various kind of phenomena, like instant manifestation, seeing things backwards and forwards, and like myself, I experienced this time looping, like really severe deja vu online. It was crazy. I knew what was coming next. Like I knew the next post, and I had already seen it a long time ago. It was so weird. Anyway, let's see what energy we're in here. Yeah, that makes sense. The whale. We got that before, right? Swan, mirrored, beautiful. Dragon, so they got that before. Third eye. I feel third eye is very activated right now. And eagle. So that was coming through earlier this, no, it's July. So a while ago, it was coming through for taking a higher viewpoint. And we're going to do vice versa today, which is such an interesting deck. Hierophant, Six of Swords. Look at that. Third eye, Tower. Six of Cups, Ace of Wands reversed, Knight of Wands reversed. I hear backtracking. Look at, I said backtracking, and then we got, we need more light, but then I open this and it's like too much light. Okay. Chariot reversed. Cancer season. Very interesting. Look, he's holding the caduceus. I can't show that card. Whoops. Okay. You guys seem to be facing away from each other. But then also, looking at each other. I don't know how to explain this energy. It's kind of crazy energy. I went to a butterfly house the other day and I saw this moth right here. Okay, so they're saying yes. Page of Pentacles reversed. I'm sorry, Knight. Nine of Swords, Six of Pentacles reversed, Nine of Pentacles reversed. Wow, and I have been seeing 369 more and more. So here we have 969. Moon reversed, Hierophant, Four of Pentacles reversed, Devil upright, Emperor upright, 3. So there's the 3. That's crazy. Okay. What are you wanting me to look at? This Devil card is saying, they're saying, sometimes you know better and you don't do better, and beware of that right now. You know that there's, look, 6. 666. We also have a 7 and a 4, which is 11. Okay, Sun, Empress. I'm sorry, this is 3 of Wands, not Emperor. Sorry about that. Judgment, 7 of Swords, 6. We have all the 6s out. 6, 6, 6, 6. Oh, no, we had 2 9s. Man, I'm all sorts of confused. Okay, let me get it together here. We have 3 6s, 2 3s, and 2 9s. A 7 and a 4. Okay. The Sun is on the bottom of the deck. if you are asking a question or seeking an answer or wanting to know what will happen, we also have this. It's a very auspicious card with the sun in it as well. Seems to be a very positive outcome to a situation that involves something to fear, something unknown, something, they're saying pressing, something pressing. What does pressing mean? There's two cloaks here. This one has the astrology glyphs. Yeah, I need to move this up. Oh, I saw the otter card. Remaining playful may be of a great assistance to you now, and at least in the way of kind of addressing your fears. There are fears here. We have the moon in reverse and the devil upright. There are fears. You may be hiding them. He may be hiding them. I see this Nine of Cups and Nine of Pentacles in reverse too. There's something about you not wanting to step into your power. Aries, Mars. See, look, that's crazy. In the external, we have the Six of Pentacles reversed, and we have this Aries glyph now twice here. They want you to take back your power. Take it back by the hand. And then chaos. Masa confusa. So crazy. Then we have the moons and stars on here. There's a fear of the unknown. Alchemical wedding. Look at the snake. And I told you about this is so beautiful. Masculine and feminine, the white, the blank, the yin and the yang. Also, that is on the Hierophant card reversed. I'm sorry, Chariot. And then we have synchronicities. Crazy. I never used this deck. I've only used it like once. Mortification. Yes. The unserrated. The snakes again with the Ouroboros here. Everything's going to come back around, and I think part of what's going on, if you're seeing a lot of synchronicities, is you're getting very close to merging the masculine and feminine energy. The maiden. So that's like Virgo, the virgin. The mystic. Look, that's so crazy. Sometimes the synchronicities get overwhelmingly weird. Look at the eye at the top. And then I just showed you the moth on the other card. The shadow. There's an integration. Oh my God, look. The unseen. The warrior with the snake. The hunter. And the one with 3 X's. O-E-T. So they're saying if you're seeing like 111, this could be much of a sign. There is an understanding. You're going to come into an understanding of the shadow here, of your shadow. This seems to be very important. And again, we have people holding things in their hands. Not only here, he's holding lightning, but here he's actually holding the yin-yang sign. Here he's holding the pentacle. Here he's holding, I'm sure this has very significant meaning. And here there's a cup and a scepter with a flower. And here is a shovel. And there are many significances here to taking things into your own hands. You know, I can't see what the devil has in his hand. It's a torch. And significantly, what they brought to my attention was that here, the book is on fire. Now, it is upright, but one of the things that they're saying is, you know, there's a quote that's very famous. It says, the man that can't read has no... Sorry, the man that doesn't read has no advantage over the man that can't read. So essentially saying, if you don't... When I looked at that previously, they were saying, you should do better if you know better, and sometimes we don't, and that may be problematic here, is that you're letting your fear get the best of you when it's meant to empower you. This Shadow Masa Confusa is a very interesting energy. A lot of the time we want to blame, man, though, this, look at butterfly. This has, it does seem to have a favorable outcome. I will say, of the readings I've done lately, facing the fear leads you to a favorable outcome. Most especially here, it seems to indicate that plans you're making will come to fruition, things will pass the way you want them to, and there will be financial or some kind of blessing here. It seems to be indicated financial. But this card actually said, like, this whole line, the end, it's like, if you put the work in and you invest correctly, and it seems to indicate here, making wise, unemotional choices. The sun always is illuminating the truth, right? And there is a indication here. It's not really about strategy. It's really about knowledge and facing fears and integrating the power that you have to make your own decisions. Being in the right energy does seem to play a big role here. Not giving up, taking inspired, informed action. And yes, things are going to happen that will be quite unexpected. There are fears here, and you're going to realize and grow through them quite beautifully, if this is any indication that in some ways it feels like you're leading your masculine through some of his darkness, but it is your own darkness. You know, she has a bag of, you know, weeds, but then it almost looks like snakes, right? Part of this is going to feel like a test of your will, but it's going to bring you a lot of power, nourishment, and peace. I want to say by the end of this next cycle, the next Capricorn full moon, but it may be one more cycle after that. A lot of this will come to you. See, there's blueprints here. Will come to you in a way that seems I think, not to make logical sense, right? We have the clouds here. This is a lot of confusion, just like this card. There's a lot of spider webs. It's dark. There's shadow. And then we have the moon lighting up kind of where the third eye is. And I think there is something here that the masculine's actually succeeding at getting over. I think this is a successful metamorphosis here where you seem to make a boundary through this about not allowing unhealthiness around you anymore. And I get this feeling from these 4 cards right here that it's like you're just not willing to settle for anything emotionally unhealthy around you, which is great. It's like you're not going to put in any more effort to, you know, this is such a beautiful card. Just look at the dolphin. Into kind of, it's like, I want to say like murky waters, unknown, emotional. Like, I know the King of Cups here is in reverse, but the front of him is dark, right? And I think there's a part of you, and he's dark too, and I think there's a part of you that really wants this stability to be like brought into the light, meaning nothing hidden, nothing. I think you just don't want to fear. You don't want to live in fear. And you're not willing to sacrifice your peace and your happiness and your like self-love. Like this card says self-love, self-care, being happier, making healthy choices in love and light. And then this one is relationship ending. Relationship evolving to the next phase, healing the inner child and growth. And I think it's just like things that once felt very familiar is what I'm getting with this darkness here. It's like someone that's raised in fear, that feels normal to them. In fact, healthiness may feel boring to them. But you kind of figured out why. Yeah, that's an interesting card. I actually think you've processed a great amount of karma. And I don't normally say that for the feminine, to be honest. But I think there's been a situation, if this is for you and you understand what I'm saying, there was a situation or some kind of event where you never could have foreseen. You never could have understood this happening, or it came out of nowhere. And it was something, look at that, wow, that has brought a great confusion to you, or some kind of misunderstanding. Look at 8th house, endings, beginnings, 2nd house, owning. Black Moon Lilith moved into Libra today, I think, or yesterday. Venus, love, solar eclipse, getting, oh my Lord. Wow, there are very big forces here in play. You're transmuting something quite, it's kind of crazy that this is a 21 and a 42 here. You're transmuting something quite, I want to use the word stellar. Why that word? This is just something that is, it's in your life on purpose. You may have even had a real premonition that this was to come or coming. Even though it came out of the blue, I don't know. I will tell you that it doesn't feel good, but I can't argue with the outcome cards that are so extremely positive. It's kind of crazy. In fact, I would say, you know, there is abundance and blessings coming into your life. I think it's up to you how long you take to let them in. Because you're holding things back right now. And all of these cards right here tell me this was aligned and known. And there's something with the moon and Mars. I know that they're conjunct right now. That's really pushing you to really face what you don't want to face and take hold of those things in your life that are seemingly they're making you face just a part of yourself that you really don't want anything to do with. So let's get some advice here. I hope that was... I feel that the feminine's quite a bit ahead of the masculine right now, which is weird because a little while ago I felt like they were catching up. But your energy is just so intense and strong. And it's almost like you just know. With all these eyes, you just know. Communication is key. Time to give rather than take. So we have Gemini and Virgo again. Both ruled by Mercury. Oh gosh. Jupiter is in Gemini right now. Surrender to the divine. Your dreams need a practical plan. I talked about that bull in whatever card it was. You want something grounded. You want something stable. You want to know. And I think this is going to be really critical here. Nothing is yet set in stone. Fiery climax. This is the third Aries card. A new start is coming. New moon. So we have nothing will come of the situation and a new romantic cycle begins. I don't think your fears will come to pass. Look at that. Don't let your past hold you back. Second South Node card. Your commitment's being tested. Step out of your comfort zone, North Node. Look at prosperity lies ahead. That's crazy cards. Alrighty, so very, very powerful cards. Communicate with intention and clarity. Beware of starting fights that you don't need to start here. Really understand what is your dream outcome? What is it that you want to manifest? Why do you want to manifest it? And what is holding you back from this? I feel like you're being driven to make your own decisions and to be able to speak them out loud. I think these cards are really important here. You, like us all, we've been learning to use our throat chakra properly, to be using our voice, to be using our words with intention, and to be able to stand up for ourselves, right? Without being overly emotional. They're kind of bringing it back to this moon energy. Be forceful, be powerful in your intention. Be able to speak your words out loud without making it mean something about your worthiness, right? They're like, know your worthiness. It's just this beautiful masculine, feminine energy. This kind of coming together of this Aries, Mars, Libra, Venus, North Node, South Node, Chiron energy. Very strong. All right, I hope that made sense to you. They're so loud. I'm just gonna get a few of these cards. Maybe those cards. I've kind of been liking using these new decks right now. Your guidance is divinely guided. I love this card. Who or what is triggering you? Warrior woman. If you weren't afraid, what would you do? Soul family. So these are my two favorite cards in this deck. The mirror and the soul family. Dance. That's that playful, shifting your vibration. If you get scared, if you get stuck, figure out some things you can do to shift that vibration. Dance, music, bathing, running, you know. Sometimes essential oils really work for me too. Birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. And then we have play on the bottom, which I love. And this always reminds me of that Bejeweled video from Taylor Swift where she's sitting in the glass. I'm Rama, trust the niggle, and age of light. So beautiful energies here of not giving your power away, using the mirror of your twin to understand yourself deeper. What are you hiding from yourself? Insight, create space, soul love, whispers, and alignment, and color. Channeling, focus, and transformation. You know, these things are all really ethereal and very beautiful, but sometimes we really need something practical. And it does seem to indicate here that you might, working on your space, arranging your crystals, putting up a new picture or tapestry or new bedspread or a different color, or even just, they're kind of giving me like little prisms that make like rainbows on your walls, or your favorite quote like written on your mirror or something like that. Just little things that keep you focused where you're going and why you're going there. And at the heart of this, I feel a strong revelation that there's a fear of not being a good person. There's a fear of doing something wrong. There's a fear that look at, say what you mean, self-sabotage, procrastination, love, selling out, and victim. You kind of have a choice right now. Take off your mask in the wild. If you want to remain a victim or you want to empower yourself. And it seems to be that speaking your truth, letting go of who you used to be, and unleashing your creativity, and even just all things sacral chakra may be really great right now. Any way you kind of feel that creative flow and spark within you and into the world may really help you right now. If you felt like blocked, from shining, from celebrating yourself, from limitations. I'm just looking at these cards. Integrate those things with integrity. And I think you're going to see that's kind of that Saturnian, Neptunian and influences where we have to bring that out from within when it's retrograde, right? We don't rely so much on being something being our muse, we become our own muse. So I hope that helps. Bye for now.